Still in Florida. Wasn't planning on being here this long. My load was supposed to pick up this morning, but because look at my bike. I definitely need to get new tires, I think. But because there's an open appointment up until 3 o'clock, I figured why not come to the doctor's. And I don't get to stop very often. I don't get to do things like take care of my personal health very often while I'm out on the road, and I'm gone so much. And across the country, it's hard to stop and do that. Though there's nothing wrong with me. I feel just fine. At least I think there's nothing wrong with me. But I am going to go get a physical just in case. Why not? And that way I don't have to worry about doing it later in the year. I'll just knock it out now. But so far I feel good. But it depends on what they say. Who knows? I could have a hangnail. That would be the least of my worries, I'm assuming, in modern day physician care. But yeah, so welcome everybody. It is another daily vlog. A vlog that happens daily. Today's starting out at Paramore or Paramount. What in the heck is the name of this medical facility? I am going to Paramount Urgent Care. They do physicals too. So I'm getting at that age where you wanna go to the doctor every now and then. I don't like doctors. I don't like any poking and prodding, especially since I really haven't cleaned my ears, or they do the ear thing, the eye thing, and I've been wearing a motorcycle helmet. I wish they had a shower in there. That's what medical offices should do. They should put showers in there with cleaning supplies before the doctors get to you. But I don't know, back in the Old West, cowboys would come in, see the doc. They may have been out in the prairies for months and months at a time. So I'm no worse than those guys, I guarantee it. But I'm going to go do my physical real fast, and then head on up the road to Atlanta. I plan on taking you guys with me today, unless I get urgent bad news. Fingers crossed. Did that. Now I get to do this, but waiting for the little cup. I don't need to explain what goes in that little cup. Nor do I probably need to explain this. Well, I was expecting to do that, but before that, she locked me in this little room. She had to go do something. They don't want people standing in the hallway, I guess. I don't know. It's been so long. I haven't had a physical in a while. But I should probably get ready and take all this off, because I'm sure during a physical, you don't need this much clothing. Well, I just had my blood pressure done. Awesome. Eyesight, good. Hearing, I don't know yet. The healthcare provider is getting ready to come in here and do what she needs to do, which I want to talk about in a little bit. They said she. Now, my nurse has always been a she, but a female doctor that a little nervous about that. But women that go to the doctor have men that do the things. So I don't know if it should be a big deal. We'll see. I think someone's coming in the door. But if she does do I don't think I want to show it on video. YouTube might flag that. But we'll see. I don't know. Come to the doctor, guys. It's good. It's good to get checked out, but I just find it odd that I don't know. You guys will see what I'm talking about. Maybe I will set the camera up over there if this person allows it, so you can see. Well, I don't know. No, I can't. But we'll talk about this when I leave. For right now, let's just focus on the door and see what my doctor looks like. The doctor that's going to... The art in here, though, is absolutely amazing. Look at this. Don't know if it's supposed to be coral blooming or seashells. I don't know. Look at this. Look at a metal tray for all the awesome tools that they put up there. That reminds me, did you guys see anything on the internet or on Fox about Doesn't that remind you of something? A Rocky Horror Picture Show remake for TV. I don't know if it's for TV or for the movies, but they're doing a remake. Let's do the time warp again, and with all new actors. But I do think Tim Curry's in it. Sure don't know what I think about that. And then last night when I was watching TV, I noticed an Exorcist television series. Maybe that's why they did the haunted house at Universal Halloween Horror Nights for The Exorcist, because of the new Fox television series. I don't know. Hopefully the series will delve into more of what the real story was happening in St. Louis, Missouri, rather than in Washington, D.C. Look at that. Ooh. I could take that. What can I do with that? I'm not going to take it. Reminds me of the mutation response vehicles that I did a video on not too long ago. It's pretty awesome. I think one of the worst things about coming, at least for physicals, is especially when you're at work and they say, go to the doctor or whatever. This is your one chance. Get it? Chance, Halloween Horror Nights, chance. But to knock this out, because you could be out on the road and maybe you might not be able to find a doctor. And so you might as well do it now. But I haven't been really able to clean up. No Q-tips to clean my ear canals. So this is like, right here, these freak me out. Because I like to have clean ears when they do that stuff. I don't have clean ears right now, so what if a Playboy type doctor comes in here? I don't know. That's why I don't like going get my hair cut. I don't know. It's embarrassing sometimes. Look at all this fun stuff. Got Band-Aids, which I'm wearing some right now. See that? Got Band-Aids for that motorcycle burn I got about a month ago. Really hasn't healed too much. In fact, I never thought burns could get infected. How could a burn get infected? But it did. So we got Band-Aids, tongue depressors, cotton-tipped applicators. Clean me ears. Let me open these up. Oh no, she's catching me.
Oh my word.
Oh, okay. You caught me right. I was just going to clean my ears because it's like the most embarrassing thing. I'm sorry. Done with the doctor. Back at work. Yeah, it's embarrassing when you get caught taking stuff. Even though you're doing it for the doctor's own good, because you really don't want them to check your ears. I realized, wow, how gross the human body is. And we take our doctors for granted sometimes. They have to pick and probe and do all sorts of craziness within our bodies. But I'm done. She didn't complain too much. But yes, what was funny is when she grabbed my nookies, there did have to be someone else in the room. So I figured she went to go get a guy. No, got another female. 2 females grabbing my nookies, checking for hernia. But I manned up. I let him do it. What are you going to do? You have to be checked. I mean, I'm not 13 years old, but I felt like it. Honest. Okay, well, I'm putting all this stuff in my helmet. I'm going to go turn my physical stuff in. So work, it'll be a bonus for here at work. If I turn on my physical, that means I don't have to do it again for at least a while. There was something that freaked me out that showed up in my urine test. Not sure what that is, but they want me to go see a doctor. Said I had a little bit of protein in my urine. So I Googled it, and rum could be one of the causes of it. That I just drank. I just went on a rum tasting. I don't drink very often, so maybe because just within the last 2 days I had some rum at a resort. Maybe that's pulling up in there. I don't know. But I am going to go check that out. But first, let me go drop this paperwork off so I could start work and make some money. I'm wondering, what can protein in my urine mean? Now I'm afraid. Now I don't want to go back to work. Now I just want to go directly to a doctor. What can it mean? I don't know. I'm going to do a little bit more Google research and Yeah, maybe I might have to see a doctor this week. I feel awesome. I feel perfect. I feel 20 years old. Have I ever had protein in my urine before? I don't know. Boy, the older you get, the more they tell you is wrong with you. Like, this is the first time in my entire life something has ever been wrong. Protein in my urine. It's possible that this was my last chance to go to Halloween Horror Nights and see Chance. I mean, what if it was my last chance? What if I'm living on borrowed time because I have protein in my urine? I'm a hypochondriac, if you can't tell. Now over here to pick up the product that is going to get me out of the state of Florida and into the unknown. I'm picking up some orange juice out here in Howey in the hills. A really nice small community in Central Florida, far from the big city like Orlando and stuff like that. If you come north of Orlando, that's where all the really nice small towns are. And that's why I live here. I live north of Orlando just because it's so much nicer. Less congestion. Trucks over here moving trailers around. I'm running just a little bit late because of the medical examination I had to do, but I'm still hoping that they'll get me out of here because I have to be in Atlanta at 4 a.m. The quest for positivity is awesome. I wasn't sure if they were going to load my trailer, but they preloaded it on a different trailer, so I just got to drop this hook and I'm gone. So about 10 minutes of work and I'm out of here. I get to go fight I-75 traffic in Ocala and Gainesville, which probably is really nothing at this time of day. Well, with such high protein in my urine, this might be one of the last chances I have to put down the landing leg. Possibly the last chances I have to disconnect my air hoses. Ugh. Last chance to grab my piece of rod. No, I'm already tired. I think the protein is getting to me. The protein is getting to me. Now I don't feel good. Knowing that there could be something wrong, I just don't feel good now. What could it be? What could it be? Did I eat too much peanut butter maybe? I don't know. Why is there protein in my urine? Don't know. There it is. The Howey in the Hills water tower. Pretty majestic. And this is Howey in the Hills, downtown. I'll roll up the window. I think on my next days off, though I probably will go to Universal and Disney or the beach or somewhere, I think at least one of the days I'm gonna explore some of the small towns like this, like Howey in the Hills, places where I've lived for quite a few years. There's our library. There's the Howey in the Hills Library. There's a giant chicken. We have a giant chicken living in town now? That is new. And right at the end of this street is a lake. Lake Griffin, Lake Harris. All the lakes around Leesburg, Florida to Very's, Eustis are all in this area. But if you look down that road, you'll see a little sign that says no trucks allowed. So definitely gonna have to explore that on my motorcycle on my next trip home. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Kind of explore some of these small little Florida towns. Something else I wanted to show you guys. My seat is repaired. My mechanics fixed my seat, so I don't have to sit on a pillow anymore. But what I'm going to do right now before I head up to Atlanta, it's Driver Appreciation Week here at this company. I was notified via the phone, so I'm going to see what kind of appreciation they're going to be giving us. I didn't know that was going on. Into the office. Now, what's awesome about this new company is open door policy. You just walk in. Right, Paula? Open door policy. We could just walk right in. She doesn't care. You don't care? She's back. This is Paula. She worked here before, left, tried to hire me at a different company that hired my son. She's back here with me. Left Nick all alone. Okay, real fast. I'm getting ready to go to Atlanta. I do a vlog.
What are you doing?
I just do a vlog. I got a phone call saying it's Driver Appreciation Week here.
It is.
It's Driver Appreciation Week because...
And we appreciate you.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. No, actually, did you get the message?
I got a phone call that said, it's Driver Appreciation Week. We have a few questions for you. How are we doing? It was just like a dispatch appreciation, not driver.
No, it's driver.
Oh, so what do we do?
There is a letter out on the bulletin board that was also sent to you. And
Where?
It's out on this bulletin board out in the driver's lounge. And if you'll just read it, but it does say that
we appreciate you.
it says we appreciate you, and it just kind of gives some stats. And it
No
also
t-shirts,
says,
no hats.
well, that's the next thing. You're going to get a $50 coupon that you can go into our Hotkey store and order whatever you want. So there's going to be there's polos, there's hats, there's jackets, there's different things in it. It's a really nice site. So
Food?
You should be getting the coupon code here soon, and it's for $50.
Awesome. High five. I'm out of here.
Did you get a hat yet?
I'm wearing Champs.
No. Did you get a Hotkey hat?
What do they look? Yeah, I would lie to you and say, no, what do they look like?
Don't lie to me. Did you get a Hotkey hat?
When I first got
the flame.
Yeah, when I first got one, when they first took over. But at Halloween Horror Nights this year, Nick decided to buy me a caretaker's hat, and I couldn't wear it, and I didn't want to carry a hat around with my big camera.
So did you lose
it? I lost it.
What if you lost it? I would give you another hat.
Really? That's driver appreciation. I got a new hat, so there we go. 2 hats. There's supposed to be something on the wall for driver appreciation. Yep, right here, $50 value. Large variety of items to choose from. Thank you, Kaki. I will use that. All right, well, to get rid of all that protein in my urine, I think a Sprite might help. It was a toss-up between Sprite and Mountain Dew because they didn't have any 7-Up. Anytime you're sick growing up, I don't know if you guys were like this or your relatives were like this to you when you were a child. I know my grandmother was and my mother was. They always fed you 7-Up. And they didn't have 7-Up in there. Maybe 7-Up would get rid of the high protein, but I'm assuming that Sprite is not much different than 7-Up. I don't know. Let's hope so. Well, now that I left the yard, I'm on my way up to Atlanta, Georgia. I actually do feel that my company does appreciate us. It feels so special. No, it does. I mean, they don't have to do, just, hey, we appreciate you, That's pretty awesome. But they're giving me a $50 gift card that I can spend and use in their store for clothing and accessories. I'll use it. Winter is coming. I'm sure I'm going to need some sort of nice pullover, hoodie, or jacket or something for the winter. I know I was going to quit and become a local driver and just stay in Florida, but when a company makes you feel welcome, I don't know, it just makes you want to stay and hang it out and see what it's like. And so far, like I've said before, this company, the way they're going and the way they're letting me have a little bit of freedom to do what I want to do. If I want to travel here and there, hop on an airplane or do something special, they're giving me the freedom to do that. I couldn't get that working at McDonald's. One thing I love about Florida is it can be beautiful blue sky and raining. I made it. I made it. Well, I'm just outside of Atlanta at a TA truck stop trying to kill time because it's only... Focus, please. 10:49 p.m. I don't have to be here until 4 in the morning. I'm allowed to be here an hour early, so I could be here at 3 in the morning. Yes, you can say I'm a little bit early. I could have stayed in Florida at least a couple more hours and shot up here, but I don't know. There's no parking where I'm going, so I'm gonna have to circle, kind of like back in the Western days when the wagons used to have to circle, you know, and do the circles because Indians were all around. So I'm gonna have to probably just drive around Six Flags parking lot for a couple of hours. That's okay. At least I made it. I made it on time. And some more good news. My ATM cards came today from SunTrust. The ones I've been waiting for all week long while I was staying at Universal and Sapphire Falls. They came today. I don't have them in my possession. I got a phone call from my son. Hey, Dad, guess what came in the mail today? So I did get all the information from the cards, the expiration date, the card number, and the 3-digit code on the back. So I put that information in my phone so I can tap to pay everywhere I go until I get home to pick them up. And tomorrow my Osmo Mobile will arrive. So that's another good thing. That's 3 good things. I made it early. My ATM card showed up at the house, and tomorrow my Osmo. So, you know, the quest for positivity has been positive. I don't know. I wish I could have hung around just a little. I wish I could have hung around till tomorrow. Make sure I collect everything. I would have had my Osmo and my ATM cards, but you can't win them all. You can't win them all. And with this company, I seem to go home a lot more than I did when we were the other company. And I found out some strange things today too. When I showed you Paula and introduced you to Paula, the original owners of this company were talking about getting rid of me because of Google Glass. I guess there was a lot of behind the scenes stuff about getting rid of me because I was doing too much with Google Glass and disrupting the company, shooting videos and stuff like that in my truck and posting them on YouTube and stuff. And I guess they didn't like that, but they never told me about it to my face. So I'm glad they're gone. I'm glad they sold the company because this new company is a breath of fresh air. They really are. I really love the way they're doing things. There's a guy walking around here. He's probably wondering, why is he talking to his phone in the cab of the truck? I don't know. I'm not going to worry about him. But what I am going to worry about is ending today's vlog. So I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye and just drive around for a little bit, deliver this load, and shut it down. God, I'm going to be going to bed and sleeping most of the day because I'll be up. I deliver at 4 a.m. It takes about an hour or two, so I'll be done unloading about 6 a.m. And I'll be sleeping all day. Sleeping all day. Working all night. Sleep all day. Wasn't that a song? I think Slaughter. I gotta Google that. For some reason I remember a song. Up all night, sleep all day. I think that is the song. I'm gonna have to, I'll Google that. But tomorrow when I wake up, I gotta contact all the people that take money out of my bank account on a monthly basis, like Universal Studios, Netflix, and things like that. Just the normal things that, and change the card number and the expiration date. That way it continues on. Google Play Music is another one. Speaking of up all night, sleep all day, checking out the song. So I will see you guys tomorrow after I wake up. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will talk to you all later. Love you all. Peace.